16-8 over RDU. 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in this half of football. Kicked off, and the ball will be fielded at the 42-yard line. First and 10 RDU, 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in this first half of action. The first quarter is already in the books. 16-8, Birmingham Chargers. Swallowed up in the backfield, a tackle for about a 3-yard loss as Big 98 flexes his muscle and tackles 24 for about a 3-yard loss, bringing up 2nd and 13 for RDU. Throws down the line of screen. It's intercepted as he tried to throw a screen. Coming back the other way as the defensive back was all over that. He saw the play developing for the wide receiver screen, jumped the route, and let's take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen, as that was a great scouting call by this young man. He saw this play on film, jumps it, and Chargers are in good position to add to their score with only 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in this half. They'll start this drive at the 21-yard lines after the big turnover by RDU. He was able to lock on to the quarterback eyes, saw that he wanted that screen, jumps the route, and goes back the other way. 1st and 10 Chargers. Chargers will change up their offensive formation as they were really coming out with the twins to the bottom of your screen. They'll flip it now, twins to the top of your screen. One receiver to the bottom, split back. Player in motion. They'll call for the ball. Jet sweep. He'll try to get to the outside of the RDU defense. He does and slides, loses his footing. As he'll set his offense up with 2nd and 6, 2 minutes and 14 seconds and ticking in this first half. Chargers send in another play. As his clock is ticking down in the first half, they have a lead of 16-8 and trying to add to that lead. They'll come back with twins again to the top of your screen, single receiver to the bottom, split backs. They're sitting an odd one here, and they'll need to be careful about the time here, taking a long time to get this play in. Sends a player in motion. Hands off to number 1, right up the middle. Has some room, still on his feet, gets down to the 10, still on his feet, and almost breaks it for a touchdown. Tackled by a shoestring. And it's 1st and goal for the Chargers. 1 minute and 21 seconds and ticking in this first half. Chargers has 2 timeouts in their back pocket, not electing to use any of them as the clock is ticking down with 1 minute and 3 seconds. Time management is going to be key here as they're trying to get in. All the way down to 55 seconds and did not utilize their timeout, sending in the play here. Clock management is super important as you're trying to get points on the board. And after burning 50 seconds, they will call a timeout. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. So you got to be aware of that clock. And if you have those timeouts in your back pocket, you want to make sure you're using them, especially when you're trying to get a play in the red zone. So it's going to be 1st and goal, Chargers. But they burn a lot of time on that last play and eventually called a timeout to stop the clock at 44 seconds left in the half. Five-yard penalty will back the Chargers up, 1st and goal. They'll start this play around the 13-yard line. 44 seconds left in the half. Sends a player in motion. Quarterback back to pass. He'll throw it toward the quarter in the end zone. Almost intercepted by the RDU defender. Pass broken up. Clock stops at 37.7 seconds in the second half. So that's going to be 2nd and goal for the Chargers. I'm quite sure they may take all passing attempts there. Still having a timeout left in their back pocket. They can't afford to run it one more time. Quarterbacks in shotgun. Twins to the top of your screen. 2 back set. Sends a player in motion to the flats. Quarterback back to pass. 1-on-1 to the corner of the end zone. And the receiver stopped running. And he overthrows him, but that receiver would need to run to that corner of that pylon, stop running his route, ball goes over his head, incomplete on the play. 30 seconds left in the half. RDU trying to defend the Chargers from not scoring in these next 30 seconds to keep this game in manageable comeback. They know that'll be a hard mountain to climb by being down 2 scores. They'll direct snap to 32. He'll try to bob and weave, breaking through tackles, and gets all the way down to the 3. Clock is running. Let's see how they manage the time. 17 seconds. Still have a timeout in their back pocket. Another direct snap. This time he'll run it again. Tries to drag some players in. Touchdown, Chargers. Wow. They go up 2 touchdowns over the defending national champs in the second quarter of play. 22-8 is your score with 5.5 seconds left in this first half of action. Chargers came to play for this national championship trophy. Five seconds left in the first half of play. Chargers punch it in right before the clock expires. Chargers will line it up for the point after attempt. NCAA rules, you run or pass in, it's 2 points added to your score. Double tight formation, quarterback calls for the play. Will be blown dead. Let's see what the call is. And so we have a red flag challenge here. They want to see if the Chargers player crossed the line of scrimmage for that touchdown. So we will have an official red flag challenge. Referee is in the booth. They'll start reviewing this play. After the review, inconclusive, so they're going to go with the play that's called on the field. That touchdown will stand after the red flag challenge. Your score is 22-8, Chargers. And the extra point attempt is no good. So your score, ladies and gentlemen, 22-8. Chargers over RDU. 5.5 seconds left in this half of play. So we'll get a kickoff off. And maybe one play for RDU. Right now, Chargers take a strong lead over RDU. But a lot of time left in this football game for the defending national champs to get back into it. And that will be a sweep kick, which will be caught at the 45-yard line. And that is where RDU will set up their offense with 5.3 seconds left in the game, or the first half, I should say. So RDU will have one chance. We'll see if they're going to just take a knee and get into halftime, or if they're going to try to put some points on the board. And out to the right-hand side, has some room. It's a foot race to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And that's how they draw it up with just 5.5 seconds left in the half. RDU scores easily. And I'm sure that's what they said. Hey, listen, this is our play for 5.5 seconds left. Let's draw it up off tackle right. Wow. So with those 5 seconds left, that's all they needed to put a touchdown up. They'll go for the point after attempt. RDU back into this game. Score 22-14. Clock has expired for the half. Handoff up the middle. No whistles yet. Extra point is no good. So your score at the half, ladies and gentlemen, 22-14. Chargers in the lead. When we come back, second half of action, 11 and under championship going down here in the 305 at Traz Powell. All right, and welcome back to the action here. Second half of the 11 and under championship. And that will go out of bounds. And Birmingham will set their offense up. Third quarter action right here on Generation X Youth Sports Network. It's the Youth National Championships 11 and under division. Chargers in motion. They'll do a jet sweep. And he's upended at the line of scrimmage. Big hit. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Second and 10, Chargers. Twins to the top of your screen, split backs or I formation, I would say, broken I. Handoff right up the middle, he follows his block. And another big stop by RDU as they make some adjustments to stop that middle penetration against the interior of their defense. That brings up 3rd and 9 for the Chargers. Twins left. Quarterback shotgun. Handoff once again, and he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Big play by RDU. And that looks like they'll go 3 and out. Let's see what they elect to do on 4th and 10. 4th and 9. At midfield, they'll go for it. 4th and 9, Chargers. Twins to the top of your screen. 2 backs in the backfield. They're getting an audible from the sideline. 7 minutes and 47 seconds in the third quarter. Timeout. Chargers, they want to talk about this. Everybody go ahead and chime in real quick. Let us know what city you're from, where you're repping. Definitely give you guys a quick shout out as we're in between this timeout. I see Birmingham in the house, 251. Atlanta in the house, 205, ATL. Mobile, Alabama in the house. Duval in the house. 404 in the house. And they elect to punt it, so this punt will go up. Takes a bounce at the 40-yard line, and that is where RDU will set up their offense. Bessemer in the house. Thanks for tuning in. Montgomery in the house. Decatur, Georgia, checking in. Plant City checking in. Louisiana in the house. RDU and I formation handed up right up the middle. Strong run as he gets to around the 46-yard line. Weston, Alabama, College Park in the house. (954) Fort Lauderdale, Linwood Park, 704 in the house. 2nd and 5 for RDU, 7 minutes and 4 seconds in the third quarter. (405) Oklahoma in the house. Big shout out to Houston checking in from Texas. Handoff right up the middle, has room. That's going to be enough for a first. Big run by RDU. And that will be number 2, Boogie. Runs with authority. That'll move the chains for RDU. South Central Tigers in the house. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Philly checking in. Now let's check in who wins this game, ladies and gentlemen. Who y'all rolling with? Who you rolling with? Rolling with the Chargers or you rolling with RDU? They'll march off 5 yards against the Chargers here. 6 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third quarter, 22-14 Chargers. Who you rolling with, Chargers or RDU? We'll have stoppage in play right now as we check in. Someone said they thought Birmingham, but they see RDU made adjustments. Everyone's saying that RDU is picking up momentum here. West Orlando checking in. So is that the consensus? Everyone feeling that RDU is picking up momentum, but Chargers right now still have a lead, 22-14. I see a Chargers fan checked in. RDU attempting to go for a four-peat here, ladies and gentlemen. 3 times national champion. They pull off a win today. They set YNC history. Will be the first 4-time youth national champion in YNC history. Hand off right up the middle. Big 72 just plowing people over. And it looks like he'll have enough to move the chains. He gets up clapping it up. That's a big defensive tackle for RDU, and that's their jumbo package. When they want short yardage, that's who they're going to hand the ball up to. Number 72 delivers for RDU. 5 minutes and 15 seconds in running, 22-14 Chargers right now, third quarter action. Timeout RDU. They'll want to talk about that when we come back. Third quarter action. YNC.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark.
It's gonna be like that all day!
I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light.
So no timeout?
I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but
RDU in shotgun. Handoff right behind his block. Has a crease there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ball is on the ground. Chargers jump on it. He had an open green, ladies and gentlemen. Looked like he was about for a go-ahead score. It had the blocking set up, and he just dropped it. Let's take a look at this play. I don't think anybody got in there to even touch the ball. Let's watch the replay. Very well designed as the tackle will come out and pull, and he's up and running and just flat out drops the ball. Wow. Big turnover as RDU was driving, trying to tie it up or trying to get back into it. Puts the ball on the turf. First down, Chargers. Chargers come out in a jumbo package of their own, direct snap, and that's going to be a flag on the play. That usually is coming from false start, and that's what it is. They'll back them up 5 yards, but you can see their philosophy right now. Direct snapping to their own big back, number 32. They want to play power football right now. Score right now is 22-14. Chargers. 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Player in motion for the Chargers. Quarterback will call his own number, direct run, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage. Won't be a lot of room there as the RDU defensive line was all over that play. Delay a game, Chargers. And it took too long to get that play in as they had a little confusion on that play, just trying to get their adjustments in. That'll cost them 5 yards. 3rd and 15, Chargers, 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Get everything in the middle. Wide receiver, your running back screen, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, had to throw it over a defender, almost looked like it would get picked off. That brings up 4th and 12. They'll bring in the punt team. RDU defense stands tall after that turnover. They dodge a big one as it seemed like they were going into getting good scoring position. They would just flat out drop the ball, but the defense stood in the paint and brings up 4th down. Snap over the head of the Chargers. He's at the 10. Tackled at the 11-yard line. Big mistake for the Chargers as they snap the ball over the head of the kicker for the punt. And RDU will set up their offense at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10, RDU. 1:11 left in the third quarter, but big mistake, special teams for the Chargers. Big break for RDU as their defense stands tall in the pocket. Special teams break. Big run right between the interior of the tackles. Chargers kind of clog it up at the line of scrimmage, but not before RDU would gain 3 yards, bringing up 2nd and 7, 58 seconds left in this third quarter as they're trying to reclaim the score. Run up the middle, one player to miss, and touchdown RDU as they make the Chargers pay for that big mistake on special teams. We'll have an injury timeout. Has your score 22-20. Can potentially tie it up here with the point after attempt. So turn of events in the last couple minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. RDU would fumble the ball on their own 21. Chargers could not get a first. They go 3 and out as they punt the ball. The ball goes over the head of the Chargers kicker. And RDU gets set up in their red zone, punches it in, and can potentially tie it up right here with 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, he falls down, hands it off, but he can still score as the center would step on the quarterback's foot. Falling down, he hands the ball off, and it is tied score here at the 3:05 as Boogie runs it in for RDU. 46 seconds left in his third quarter. Your score is 22-22. The 11 and under national championship just got interesting. So we have a red flag challenge here on the handoff for the point after attempt. The quarterback was attempting to hand the ball off, and they want to see if his knee was down before he handed that ball off. We'll slow it down for you. And that is why in the Youth National Championships, every play is so important. We want to make sure every call is right. So that red flag challenge, super important here. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They're about to make the call on the field after reviewing it up here in the booth. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, so that was overruled. Those 2 points come off the board The player knee was down. Good challenge by good challenge by the Chargers. 2 points come off the board. Player knee was down before he handed off that ball. Your score is 22-20. Ball's kicked, gets all the way down to the 30. He'll need to get on top of that. And he'll back up all the way to the 22-yard line. That is where the Chargers will start their offense. So they maintain a very slim lead right now. In the third quarter with only 40 seconds left. They'll re-kick it. This time he'll get it at the 50. Cuts back, still on his feet. And hit down at the 50-yard. Flags on the field. And we're going to have a player down for RDU. And that's going to be personal foul. 15-yarder against the Chargers. They'll walk off those 15-yarders, 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Play in motion for the Chargers. Handoff right up the middle, behind his block, still on his feet, gets across to the 40-yard line. And that may be a gain of 5 yards. Should bring up 2nd and 5 for the Chargers as we are approaching the end of the third quarter. Score 22-20 Chargers. And we get ready for fourth quarter action. We'll flip the fields, ladies and gentlemen. And when we come back, we have 10 minutes standing away from crowning an 11 and under national championship right here on Generation X Youth Sports Network.
They not ready.
We run this shit. Y'all understand?
Yes, sir.
Second and 5 Chargers. Twins to the bottom of your screen. 2-back set. Hand off to the running back. Has some room. Can't make the second player miss. He'll get tackled short of the first down. Going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Chargers. Direct snap to number 32. He hesitated, and with that hesitation, RDU will hit him in the backfield. Loss of yard, bringing up 4th and 2 for the Chargers. And we'll have a player down, and that looks like it might be big number 32. He'll get up on his own injury. On his own power. But he hesitated in the backfield, and that just gave time for RDU to be all over that play. So decision time here for the Chargers. Are they going to punt the ball? Or will they go for it on 4th and 2? From their own 43 and 4th quarter action. They'll come out in the same formation once again. Twins receivers to the bottom of the screen. 2-back set. Handoff once again. And he's not going to make it, ladies and gentlemen. He's caught behind the line of scrimmage. RDU's ball. Tackled by number 2, Boogie. In the backfield. 1st and 10, RDU. They'll set up their offense around the 41-yard line. With 8 minutes and 13 seconds to go. As you can see, they win at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. And he didn't stand a chance as RDU was in the backfield with the running back. Hand off the left-hand side. Boogie once again to the 20. Makes one guy miss, and he'll stiff arm. Touchdown RDU on 1st and 10. He makes it look easy as he has been having big plays both offensively and defensively for RDU. Wow. As RDU has taken the lead in this game in the 4th quarter, 26-22. RDU. So I have a penalty. Sideline infraction by RDU. They'll assess it on the kickoff. Player in motion. Quarterback throws it to the corner of the end zone. Player adjusts to it. And the extra point is good, and RDU jumps on top of the Chargers late in the game in the fourth quarter. 28-22, RDU takes the lead. And fourth quarter action now, RDU climbing back into this game, taking the lead. 14 unanswered points by RDU as the Chargers, their Corvette has been stuck at 22. They came out revving the engine, went up early, and has not been able to add to their 22-point total. RDU, 14 unanswered points with 7 minutes and 54 seconds left in this game. And some confusion on the play right now. He'll spike the ball, incomplete. So seems like Chargers have a little confusion there. They'll lose a down there as the quarterback and team had some misconfusion there, and he didn't want to take the sack, so he spikes the ball. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. 7 minutes and 49 seconds left in the game. Handoff right up the middle. Nothing there, as it seems RDU has stripped the ball, but they'll call it down. And this RDU defense has adjusted to that run up the middle that they were giving up early in this game. Out of that twins formation and double backs, Chargers were able to capitalize there early in the game. But it seems like the coaching staff have made that adjustment, and it's been nothing this whole end of the third quarter all the way into this fourth quarter now. They've shored that up. So that brings up 39 for the Chargers. They'll come out in that formation once again, twins to the bottom of your screen. This time with one back. They usually would do it with two. And I think they're missing that back, and that's why they called a timeout. Timeout Chargers. So when they most needed to be calm and collected and get their plays together is when they're having a little bit of frustration. Play before or 1st and 10, quarterback spikes the ball, wasn't the right play. And on this 3rd down, not having the right personnel in. 6 minutes and 49 seconds left in this game. 3rd and long for the Chargers. So here we go. Chargers come back out. And the same formation that we spoke of before, this time with the right personnel in there, twins to the bottom of your screen, 2 backs in the backfield. And this is usually when they run right up the middle at this RDU defense. RDU with the 5-man front. Sends a player in motion. This time they'll jet sweep it. Come around to the right-hand side, and nothing there as Meaty, number 72, makes a big play, throws a player down to the turf, no gain, 4th and 9 for the Chargers. 6 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game. So the adjustments here are done by the defensive coordinator of this RDU team. The plays which first worked for the Chargers are now going for maybe half a yard or for none. Same formation once again. Twins to the bottom of your screen. Quarterbacks in shotgun. 2-back set. Fake the handoff this time. He'll throw to number 32. Number 32 is backpedaling. Stop running his route. And that's what they teach you. Son, don't stop running your route until you see that ball in the air. Get run underneath it. 32 stop running his route. Turn around, tried to backpedal it. Bounces off his hand. 1st down, RDU. So the Chargers started this game with the offense looking really crisp and executing, and they go to not being on the same page to not finishing their routes, not a recipe of what they wanted to do in the 4th quarter. Got to play 4 quarters of football to win a national championship. So a false start against RDU. Big tackle at the line of scrimmage there. Bringing up 2nd and 15 for RDU. Clock ticking at 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. RDU holds on to a 6-point lead over the Chargers, 28-22. Our formation, pitch to Boogie. He'll be hit at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for RDU. 4 minutes and 28 seconds ticking on the clock for fourth quarter action here. RDU comes out, twins receivers to the bottom, one receiver to the top. Handoff up the middle. He has some room there. One man to beat. It's going to be a foot race to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. No one will catch him. Touchdown, RDU. Fourth quarter action. RDU pops a big one to put the icing on the cake in the fourth quarter, going up 2 scores, 34-22. Big play by RDU. 4 minutes left in this game, and RDU pops a big, big play. Point after tip is no good, 34-22. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. RDU jumps out to a comfortable lead. Big plays by number 2 are the difference for this RDU offense. They call him Boogie, and did he boogie to the end zone for his team? And he's 4 minutes away of being part of a history-making event in the YNC. Our 4-time back-to-back national champion. Number 2 with 4 runs over 50 yards each, and you can do the math easy yourself. Over 200 yards rushing, and one of the most important games of his life thus far at the 11 and under. Big kick, it's going to be on the carpet. And that is where the Chargers will set their offense up with only 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in this contest. Chargers set up their offense. Twins to the top of your screen. Quarterback and shotgun handoff to number 1. No, he fakes it. Rolls to the right. Ball is up. Intercepted. Coming back the other way. Big mistake as he rolled right. And he jumped in front of the play. Let's take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen, as he had his eyes in the backfield the entire time, looked at the quarterback, and was able to make a huge play for his team. Jumps in front of the receiver. Receiver didn't come back to the ball, but the defender did, and that's the difference in that play. RDU sets their offense up at the 27-yard line. So for a game that was once close, or was actually even being dominated by the Chargers, what a change in events here, ladies and gentlemen. 34-22 And RDU still has another opportunity to put more points on the board. Handoff once again to the right-hand side. He's in a foot race, ladies and gentlemen, down to the 15-yard line, down to the 10. He'll score, and the wheels that fall off for the Chargers. RDU goes up big, adding 6 more points to their touchdown scores, and that's going to be 40-22 as they have turned on the juice. Flags on the play. And that's going to be a celebration, which I'm sure they'll add that on to the kickoff. But man, oh man, oh man, RDU turning it on late in the national championship games for the 11 and under division. Got to give credit to RDU because that game could have went a different way as the Chargers were really having their way early in this game. They stuck with it and made some really good halftime adjustments defensively and got their team back into the game. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, it is 14 and under action. The number 1 team in the nation is in the building. The OC Buckeyes from the West Coast, the number 1 14U team, taking on the number 2 14U team, the OG Ducks. The battle between number 1 and number 2 right here at the YNC. It's going to be false start for the extra point attempt. They'll back them up 5 yards. 3 minutes and 31 seconds left in this game. RDU goes up 40-22. Quarterback rolls out to the right, and he'll be tackled for a loss, so extra point is no good. Your score is 40-22, RDU. As we get ready to kick this ball off, RDU scores 26 unanswered points to take the lead 40-22. 26 unanswered points. You got to really call that a huge adjustment on the coaching staff for RDU. Chargers set up their offense around the 36-yard line, 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Left in the game as they trail 22-40. Come out in their familiar offense. Twins left, two-back set, quarterback and shotgun. He'll run right at the interior of that RDU defense for about a 2 to 3 yard gain. They'll make it 2nd and 7 or 2nd and 8 for the Chargers. Quarterback rolls to the right. He'll look back to the middle of the field and underthrows his receiver that was streaking on a deep post, but was not close enough to complete that pass. So that stopped the clock at 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Incompleted pass, 3rd and 8 for the Chargers. Player in motion for the Chargers. Hit him with a jet sweep, and he swallowed up at the line of scrimmage immediately by Big 5-0. And that's going to bring up 4th and 12 for the Chargers. And what a momentum shift from the first half to the second half, 2 different stories, as the first half was all Chargers, and the second half has been all RDU. Quarterback back to pass. He'll roll to the right. He'll throw to the flats. He'll get to the 40. Makes one player miss, and no, he doesn't. Good open field tackle by number 24. Getting back to the original line of scrimmage. That will be turned over on downs, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10 RDU, minute and 53 seconds left in the game. And that should do it, as RDU will have some opportunities just to take some plays with this 1 minute and 53 seconds. Handoff right up to middle, number 2, breaks a tackle. And he's back to the races, ladies and gentlemen, tripped up at the 48-yard lines. Otherwise, he goes for another 6. What an incredible day he's had here. For the Red Dog unit. And they'll get in victory formation here and take a knee and let this thing wind down with 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the game. The RDU coaches feel it's nice and secure, and why not? 40-22. Mathematically, it's over with. And they'll do the classy thing, take the victory formation, and we'll line these teams up to shake hands and get ready for the next matchup here at the Youth National Championships. Victory formation, snap again. And 35 seconds less in the game. That is enough for the RDU to do what no other team could do in the YNC, and that's win back-to-back-to-back-to-back championships. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. RDU is your 4-time YNC national champion. 2021, they have made history at the YNC. Thank you for keeping it locked. Next up, West Coast action. OC Buckeyes taking on the OG Ducks. Man, you won't want to miss this number 1 versus number 2. You talking about heavyweight championship fight. It's going down right here on Generation X U Sports Network.